All right, so Candace Owens has been, aiming her sights at the right here for a little bit. And I think it all started with the Kirk assassination because, frankly put, she's just not buying the official story. And to be fair, the official story is total fucking bullshit. Now, where I disagree with Candace is I think she probably stretches and reaches some conclusions I wouldn't necessarily reach about the story. But the core of it, she's right on, which is, hey, this official story just literally doesn't add up. I think it's objectively true to say the official story doesn't add up. But now she's also taking aim at Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, and Sam Altman. So this is fun. Let's see what she has to say. And I think the picture on screen right now gives you a little hint as to what direction she's going with this. Let's watch.
I don't even think these people are human. Like, I look at Elon Musk and Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, and I'm pretty sure they're hybrid. You know what I mean? Like, they just look like an Apple software that I should be able to download at night, you know?
Bro. I don't know enough about this Sam Altman character. I've only seen him speak like maybe once. But on Elon Musk and on Peter Thiel, I mean, Elon is weird as fuck, bro. You could maybe you can pawn it off to that fucking massive amount of ketamine that he does. That's why you saw him at the inauguration doing this. He would space out and start moving around in this weird way. So he takes Herculean amounts of fucking ketamine. So that could explain why Elon is really fucking weird. Also, I think he's probably severely autistic too. I also think his dad was genuinely and sincerely abusive. So that might explain it. But Peter Thiel though, bro, why does Peter Thiel always look like, first of all, his face is always oily as a motherfucker for no reason whatsoever. He'll be sitting inside a 67-degree fucking air-conditioned studio, face just wet as all hell. Just looks like he drenched Diddy's baby oil over his face. Right? That's what Peter... And always looking like he just, injected the blood of a baby into his veins or something. He might be obsessed with his de-aging bullshit too, but on Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, I mean, they do barely seem human if they're human, right? And that's the thing. With the billionaires in general, bro, keep it real. That's the thing with these billionaires, is they're so evil and they're so selfish and greedy and piggy that you start to wonder, like, how are they not... Like, if I had the amount of money Elon fucking Musk, he's half a trillionaire with a T. If you have that much money and you're not fucking ending homelessness in America and ending all hunger in America or whatever, then you're just a massive piece of shit. Never mind the fact that he took that wealth and that money and that power, and what did he do? He cut pediatric cancer research and Meals on Wheels. The most evil shit anybody can imagine ever. All right, but let's keep going. Because she's going to this point, I'm sort of vibing with it, but she's going to drive it into a ditch relatively quickly. Here we go.
My phone's getting an update or something. It's something in the eyes. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I know I'm human, but I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed, I'm not going to stab them. But I don't know if they bleed all the way. I think a battery would fall out. You know what I mean? And I just get that sense. I've always known it was demonic. And people just get on board because, as we talk about in this book, they are using science and this idea of technology and this idea of transforming society for the better to indoctrinate us into accepting this.
No, they got on board because they're Republicans, and so other Republicans hop on board, and they have a shitload of money and a shitload of power, and they're corrupt, and they bought Trump, and they bought MAGA, and they bought the government. It's the corruption. That's why they got on board.
And it's wrong and it's backwards, and the main component of all of this is psychology, right? They're able to do it because of psychology, making you think that society has gotten better. Our kids have objectively gotten dumber. We've become fatter. We've become less healthy. We've become less emotionally sound. And yet they are convincing us that this is like humanity's great leap forward. We put a man on the moon, and he just called them up and was like, hey, press, what's up? I'm up here. Yeah, it's so cool. It's really great. It's nice.
I think this is like soft moon landing denial. I think she's done moon landing denial before. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section.
Starry night up here. Cabinet texture guy go by in 69, and they get these people, they tell you he's a genius. They're all right away. He's a genius. So we should just accept that Elon Musk is a genius because
this is so true. You hear, oh, he's a genius. He's a genius. He's a genius. Everything I've ever seen of this man tells me he's a colossal fucking idiot. There is definitive proof that this man is a fucking jackass. By the way, don't take my word for it. You go type in Thunderfoot Elon Musk into the YouTube search bar, and you have fun, because this guy covered Elon Musk, all of his scams. The guy is a massive scam artist. He's always been. He's always done vaporware. He's always overpromised and underdelivered. He's totally and utterly full of shit. It's like all very Trumpian in the sense that he made it as far as he's made it from fucking branding. which is just horseshit. It just means you're good at repetition. You're good at lying to the media.
Like all the writers who are obviously indoctrinated into the occult are telling us that this is the next person that we should worship. The establishment of Hollywood, it was all occults. They were all Aleister Crowley proteges who were just raping kids and summoning demons, and demons are real.
You're talking about Epstein, bro. You're talking about Trump. You're talking about Trump and Epstein. I know, has she fully abandoned Trump yet? I'm curious. I don't know. I know she's leaned more into like almost cultural stuff now and less overtly political. But like you're just describing Epstein, who was Mossad, and you're describing what Trump did. And, you're describing that cabal. And I have no doubt that some of these people are part of it, but that's that world for sure. And, point the guns in the right direction.
At the same time that they're summoning demons, they are making us all believe that faith is not real. And that has been, I think, the greatest trick.
They're summoning demons and they're trying to get us to believe that faith isn't real. I would say they are demons, metaphorically, not literally, although as close to literally as you could possibly get while still being metaphorically is how much I think they're demons. But with Peter Thiel, maybe with Peter Thiel, because he's doing that, like he gave 4 speeches on the Antichrist, remember? And it's so weird. He's obsessed with the Antichrist while creating the tools of the Antichrist, which leads me to believe, are you the Antichrist? So, guys, I mean, obviously I'm partly joking because I'm secular. I don't believe in demons. I don't believe in angels. I don't believe in heaven and hell and all that shit. There's no evidence for any of that stuff. But having said that, I do believe good and evil exists, and I do believe these billionaire assholes are evil, as evidenced by the impact they're having in the world. I mean, Peter Thiel was directly involved in creating AI machinery that was used to mass murder Palestinians. He's directly involved in Palantir, which of course is a mass blackmail spying database that's going to be used against Americans. So this is, like, he is evil for sure. But now Candace is getting into the weird spiritual realm where, like, she's not talking metaphorically, she's talking literally.
That the devil ever played, right? Is making people think that he didn't exist and making people atheist, making people believe that there's nothing.
Oh, there we go. And you ended it, and you ruined it. So now, atheists are the problem? Atheists are the problem. You're looking at a bunch of billionaires who control all of society covertly, and somehow atheists are the problem. No, the problem, Candace, are billionaires. That's the problem. Atheists are regular people who just don't believe in any fucking fairy tales from any particular religions, right? I'm an atheist, and I believe in good and evil. I think these people on the screen are fucking evil. But she had to fucking do it. She had to find a way to besmirch like fucking 30% of the population who are like the most intelligent and the most correct.
And that has been, I think, the greatest trick that the devil ever played, right? Is making people think that he didn't exist and making people atheist, making people believe that there's nothing, like you're here for a moment in time, because then it allows them to further tether us to their reality and to their God, which is money, right? Well,
Whoa. Pretending like atheist morality is worshiping money, literally nothing could be further from the truth. When you look at the polling data on the beliefs of atheists are more Christ-like than Christians. It's atheists who support like universal health care and free college and helping the hungry and the homeless and shit like that. Don't fucking put this on us. The problem are fucking billionaires and fascists, not fucking atheists.
Truly knew and believed, like I do. I actually know that this is not it. Like I know this is not it. But if you truly believed that, you wouldn't sell your soul. People think that that's just like an expression. Oh, he sold his soul. No, you are literally selling your soul. Like when you tell lies and you go down a path of lying because you're so afraid of not having the security of a paycheck, or you're willing to do something terrible to maintain that job, or keeping your mouth shut to maintain that job. We're seeing it right now with the Charlie Kirk case, right? You're selling your soul. Like there's a life after this. They have made you pledge your allegiance to their dollar because they know life is going on. They know that. They want you to literally sell them your soul.
She's literally describing like evil Republican billionaires, but she's made it seem like it's about atheists. I don't know, man. Right-wingers frustrate me so much. Like they just can't see the plain, obvious truth that fascists ruin in this country, billionaires are ruining this country, right-wingers are ruining this country. She just can't bring herself to admit that because she is a right-winger. She's a very right-wing person.
My personal belief. It's why I am religious. It's why I speak about, my faith openly, because I just know if this is not it, and I just know these people are demons. Like I don't know. They just like look at the way they breathe. Like you know what I mean? Same thing. I look at Sam Altman. I'm like, look, I don't know, but I know that's not because I droid, obviously.
The problem with this theory is that, yes, the billionaires are demons, Candace, but you know who else are demons? Right-wing thought leaders. And you're one of them. So if you are a Republican politician, if you're a billionaire, or if you're a right-wing commentator, there's nothing else that's more of a demonic influence out there than those things. These people are actively trying to destroy society as we know it, actively trying to shit on the poor, the downtrodden, the dispossessed, the disrespected. They want a society of, by, and for the powerful, and they want to fucking make everybody's life a living hell. So, but it is, look, I'll say it is interesting and entertaining to watch her turn on these other people who are in the tent, though. And I know she's causing them a lot of trouble. So I support it insofar as Candace is leading to more MAGA infighting. Like, the more those assholes are shooting at each other, the less they're shooting at the left. So by all means, proceed. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.